Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising for the third week of August 2019. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching and for continuing to support this channel. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Please keep liking, commenting, subscribing. Whenever you feel like it, you feel called to do so. I'm also now booking personal reading, and if you are interested in getting your own personal reading that speak directly to your situation, because we must remember this message here general. It may resonate with your story, it may not. Okay, just contact me. My email is in the description box, lanmoutarot@gmail.com, and we can discuss and proceed. If you're also of need of a Reiki healing, long distance Reiki, energy healing, chakra balancing, I provide the service as well. And here we go. This is the wider weight, and I'm using the larger deck here. It's super large for my small little hands. So I pre-shuffle as always, as you guys know, but for whatever reason I feel that this card is a little bit extra shuffling for you than the regular little shuffling camera. So here we go, Scorpio. We're gonna keep asking Spirit, what message guidance do you have for our Scorpio friends? And by the way, as I'm shuffling, if any cards jump to your site and you notice it and you see something, it speaks to you, just consider that. Okay, consider that there's a message in there for you. Even as I pull the cards to the camera, as you're looking at the cards, if you notice something in the cards, they say something to you differently. There's an image, there's an object in the card that speaks to you personally. Okay, let's say I'm pulling a card and my intention, my eyes are going into one direction. Sometimes I look at a card, I don't see anything else but that one thing. That's what they're pulling my attention to. And you're looking at it, and you see there's a clock there, and that's a clock that's looking at you. For you, this message is talking about time. There may be time is speaking about something. It's time for you for talking about decision. It may be time. That's what more you know. Consider that that's a personal message for you. Okay, that's how you look at this personal reading. I always give the example as for when the devil card shows up for me. Most of the time, I always have to really look at it and be open-minded about it, because a lot of times I have my Capricorn moon. A lot of times that's what it's talking about. And my divine masculine, my partner, divine partner, if you will, person I believe is my soulmate, is also has a Capricorn moon. That's one of the signs we have in common. And we also both have a Venus in Aries. So I always pay attention to these messages as it fits you. Okay, those objects, those images. Here we have the Eight of Swords for you, Scorpio, the King of Pentacles, and the Stars card. Beautiful. I think it was Libra that had the Star card in the same position. And this is like, and believe me, this card's a shuffle. That is the fourth reading after since then. And at the bottom we have the Five of Swords. Okay. All right. Having the King of Pentacles right there in the dead center for you, Scorpio, I truly feel like this is more about work for you than love. This is like a money situation. Okay, there seems to be some kind of conflict. The five of swords is the card of conflict, the card of like basically infighting, and there's a sense of juvenile immaturity in this card. Look at the way he's like, the look on his face. It's almost like he's like, ha ha ha, like chuckling, laughing at them walking away. They're like, I'm not gonna fight with you, kid, you're not serious. They're just literally walking away, and the person has the head bent over you, almost like in exasperation and almost embarrassment, right? They just drop their swords to the ground and just walking away. It's like, this fight is not worth it. I don't even think it was a fair battle that he won fair and square the way these swords are there. And if he did, he's the way he's looking here, it's almost like, it's he's not being a good warrior, right? Because even in defeat, you have to give your opponent some kind of what is it? It's not even respect, like, you know, like some kind of sportsmanship. Like, it's kind of like poor sportsmanship, right? So this is here telling me in the situation, in the work situation, in the King of Pentacles, this is about abundance, this is about money, it's about, you know, wealth, you know, accumulated wealth. Look, let me show you. This is what's in the center of the reading, okay? And this is what my eyes are going through right now for you. So, and all this yellow and jewels and, you know, castle in the background and this crown that's made of more jewels and a lot going on in this King of Pentacles. And right there, what's facing you though at the bottom of this deck is this conflict, okay? And sometimes it may not be conflict with other people. It may be just conflicting ideas, conflicting opinions, conflicting thoughts, or conflicting ways of doing things, okay? There are 3 ways here things can go. There are 3 people here, but there are 5 swords. And he's holding 3 of them, and 2 is on the ground. It's almost like he's saying, I should have three swords. It's like there's an unfair advantage here. Someone is holding 3 swords, and 3 for himself and 2 for each of the other ones. So there's a sense of unfairness in the situation. It's not a fair fight, right? Someone is coming in with like a wall armor, a wall artillery full of, like, you know, guns and blazing, and here you have like a knife, a little dagger, and he says, okay, what about you? What about you? Get a stick on the ground and let's fight. So there's something that's just not right here, okay? Besides this, there's conflict, but it's also the way the conflict is coming on. It's just like, it's just not right. And I really feel like it's about people in your environment, people, you know, around you, Scorpio, and it's a matter of finances as well. And here we have the 8 of swords, more swords energy for you. And this 8 of swords here, it's just like you see, someone's feeling like they're stuck in a situation, okay? They're stuck, they're blindfolded, they're bounded by this I want to say cord because I can't think of the word here. They're bounded by, strapped in, if you will, and they're just trying. They're walking because they're not standing still. The feet are moving here. There's one foot in front of another. So they're trying to get themselves almost out of this barrier made by swords, moving away from the city, moving away from the castle. Almost like you've been stuck and being held down in captivity, and you're finding your way out. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Okay, we have 3 cards that came out. We have, and you see, three of cups. This 3 of cups usually is about meeting. It's about celebration. It's about you know, like a friendly encounter, like, right, friends meeting each other again. Look at where they are. They're inside the jaw of a shark. Like, they're celebrating so hard. Like, do they not notice they're about to be swallowed whole, right? And the cups are all the way up, offering this different height, but one person is pouring that cup over their head. It's like, yeah, y'all get drunk, I'm just gonna pour it over my head. Woo, let's drink. This is so interesting. I'm telling you, I laugh so hard when I look at the imagery of this card. And here we are, the 8 of Wands. So, and sometimes for some people, it's literally, it could be the card of, like, yes, a friendship, partnership, but it's a situation here. It doesn't feel, it just doesn't feel right. There's nothing right about this situation, okay? It's just an awkward situation. Everyone is like making peace to keep the peace, but it's just awkward, right? It's just awkward. It's like Yeah, we laughing. Are we laughing? and the Eight of Wands is a card of fast moving action. It's communication, it's travel, it's movement. Now look at here. These ones are not moving though. They're planted into the ground. The feeling of being stuck. It's almost like the Nine of Wands. Usually when we see they plant those wands to create some kind of a barricade, right? To create boundary and protection. Here, that's kind of the same way this Eight of Wands is. Though these ones are not flying through the sky in the air like we normally see to send this to denote this travel and communication. They're stuck. They're planted. They haven't been unwooded yet. They're like, this is why that lady had this scythe. She's about to hopefully whack these ones and send them flying where they need to be. So we have an 8 on that 8. Infinity symbol, right? The 8 8th house energy here. And I feel like for you, Scorpio, especially during this time. Wait, isn't Scorpio the 8th house? Yes, Scorpio. You are 8th house. Scorpion's in the 8th house. Why am I making this hard? Why am I thinking? Yeah. Hold on a second here. I am in Aries. I always have to move up. I always have to move up one. That's how I can think of it. Okay? So, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio 8th house. So this is like you being in your 8th house of death and rebirth, of transformation. It's almost like in this matter here, and I feel like it has to be with environment, with the people around you, in your friendship circle, in your family circle, the people that you commingle with, Scorpio. There needs to be some kind of, let's say, there needs to be some kind of a revamping of the relationships. Okay? Let's talk about what this is and what are we doing here. That's what I'm getting here. You're feeling that. You're going to start feeling this. Some of you may be feeling like you're stuck. Like you cannot, like perhaps you're trying to rebrand yourself. You're trying to bring a new life forth. But it's still the same. Nothing really has changed. Okay? Being swallowed by that fish here, you can't even go to your death alone. It's 3 people. This is the partnership. This is the whole clan has to go down together. You going down. They're like, we're going down with you, Scorpio. You're not allowed to. I'm sorry. This is what I'm getting. It's really odd. These readings have been so strange. I don't know because it's a full moon. But listen, there's movement. Movement's gonna start happening though, okay? That feeling of being stuck, these ones are gonna get unwooded to be sent flying away. That's why she has that side. Communication will start happening. Travel will start happening. Yes. You are not alone, the Scorpio. There's the good thing about this, no matter how much perhaps you may feel like you wanna walk away, you are not alone here. Page of Pentacles. There's a new beginning happening, and we have another 8 here, the 8 of Cups, departure. What did I say? Movement will start happening here. There's gonna be movement, walking away. Departure is quite necessary here, especially Scorpio. It seems like the way the finances, the way the monies were being handled and shared, the shared responsibility was being taken care of here. It seems like it wasn't quite equitable, right? It wasn't fair. That's what created the conflict. There was resentment here. So this is the eight of cups. It's a card of departure. Look, she's like turning her back, almost like, I don't even want to see you in my peripheral vision. That's how fast I want to go. This is how far I want to go. This is how much I want to go. Like, don't even look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm walking away. Please don't look at me either. Okay, this is the 8 of cups. And let's be clear again, the 8 of cups is not a card where you were unhappy. This is not a card where you felt some kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a card where you felt dissatisfaction or disappointed per se. It's a card where you grew to be a little bit too comfortable in where you are. It's a card where you become a little bit stagnant, okay? You become to be like, I guess that's the way it is. That's how it's been. That's the pattern. Going through the same thing, do the same thing. There's no excitement. It's just, okay, I guess that's what it is, okay? And you, Scorpio, knowing that there's more out there to be had, knowing that especially when it comes to your finances, to your career, you really want to do something big here, something bigger. You know you have the know-how, you know you have the tools, you have the resources available to you to do that new beginning. And the pages are like, starting new in an industry, right? Starting new in a career. It's like a college graduate. Look, he has his tool here ready to build these new pentacles. Literally, the nails on the floor, like ready to work, to get your hands dirty, to do the do. Okay. And that's why you're willing to walk away. You're willing to walk away for whatever that was here that makes you feel stuck, when you literally had to blindfold yourself to a situation so you can go along to get along, and it's like you can't anymore, because if you stay stuck in this situation, you literally will go down with the ship. Would you rather stay in a situation where you're stuck, where you feel stuck, you cannot spread your wings and fly? You're literally blinding yourself, closing your eyes, and tying yourself up so you can say, yeah, we in this together, I'll stick by you because I know that's what you want. And then you go down with the ship, instead of you knowing that you have the tools in order to stand all these freaking ones flying, so you can get something going for yourself, and I'm sure it will be in the benefit for everybody else. Okay? So don't stay stuck in any situation. Don't stay stagnant in any situation, thinking you're doing the right thing for the group, you're doing the right thing for the clan, you're doing the right thing for the community, for the whatever it is, for your colleagues, if this is a purely work situation. Because what you're looking at here is to be the King of Pentacles, because that's what you can be. Okay, this is not a major arcana. This is you knowing you can do this, you can get this. You can achieve this wealth. You can achieve this level of abundance. Okay? But you also know, in order to do that, you have to be willing to walk away to start building and to start anew. Okay? And let's get something here on the star card. Some clarification on the star card for Scorpio. Clarification on the star card for Scorpio spirit. Okay? This is our first. Look at this. And when I was shuffling earlier, I don't remember when I saw this card for you, Scorpio. I saw it, and when I was talking to you about the Eight of Wands, I also saw it in my own mind, in my mind's eye, in my own imagination. Okay, that's what I was talking to you about, the Nine of Wands, basically creating a barrier. In this deck here, like, this is not a regular Eight of Wands, but we're about to get ourselves unstuck. That's how stuck you are. Even the Eight of Wands in this stuck, which is fast-moving energy, travel, communication, is rooted into the ground, is stuck. This is about to change, and you need to make that change, okay? This is not the universe coming to make that change for you. You need to take that change. You need to grab your tools, your scythe, your knife, whatever you can grab to ride those ones and send them flying. You have to do that, or everyone goes down. Or you go down with everyone, because it seems like everyone is going down. But you can make that change, okay? This is the Nine of Wands. That's clarifying the star card. The star is your wish fulfillment. The star is the card of healing. The star is the card of fate, of luck. Here we have the Nine of Wands clarifying that. The Nine of Wands is the card of restriction, okay? This is the card of setting up boundaries, of protecting your turf. Okay, after you've gone to battle, though, after you've been burned, like, you know now how to protect yourself. We usually see a bandage head, a bloody bandage guy who's used those ones to create some kind of a barrier. Okay, and he's holding another one with him, almost like keeping watch, keeping the night watch. It's kind of like the same thing we see here. This figure here is protecting the whole house. It seems like there's a one that's being used as a lantern, as a candle, and the other ones create the path to go upstairs, and she's at the bottom of the stairs protecting anyone before you can go upstairs, before you can go up to over there, before you can cross to this other side. You have to go through me first. So healing has happened here. You understand your role better. You're creating the boundaries that are necessary. Loving people, loving someone doesn't mean you have to go down in the ship, especially if you have the tools to put an end to it. That's your sign, 8th house, Scorpio. To literally break this whole thing down. To call Lady Death and bring this whole thing down to start over. Death and rebirth. That's Scorpio. After every ending, there's a new beginning. But the ending needs to happen. So this is not necessary. This does not need to happen. You can change that with your own will, with that 8 of Wands. And by the way, we have 3-8 already on this table, Scorpio. Talking about your energy. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Cups. Okay? Emotionally, you got this. Creatively, with your own creativity and passion, you got this. Also spiritually and intellectually, through your mind, you can remove yourself from that stuck feeling. You got this. Okay? And going forward, once you step into your world, into your abundance, you leave behind this place of being stuck, of like, okay, I'll go along with the plan that I know it's not going to work out, that I know we are going to sink with. Once you get out of this, no matter how much conflict and upheaval that's created, that you know it's necessary, you're going to learn henceforth on how to set up boundaries for yourself, and how to set up boundaries to protect the thing that you're creating. Okay? But the universe, the divine, is gonna provide you healing. Okay? That's major steps. You're gonna learn how to. Ooh, what do we have here? The Page of Wands, another page. I said another page. Yeah, you do have the Page of Pentacles here. A new beginning. And some of you may be dealing with you have a lot of Wands card here. You have the 8 of Wands, you have the 9 of Wands, and now the Page of Wands. So some of you Cancer, I say Cancer. Some of you Scorpio that are dealing with maybe dealing with a fire sign. There's a fire sign involved here. And yes, it will be a younger fire signs because it's a page, right? The pages are youthful energy, younger energy, new beginning. Someone who's passionate to show you what they can do, who wants to be involved in that new beginning that you're creating, in that new set of rules that you're creating. Or perhaps it is your very own energy, Scorpio, that you're taking on this fiery, passionate energy going forward. Okay, you're like, I'm gonna tap into that Page of Pentacles energy. I'm gonna inhabit that so I can really bring in the abundance that I want, the career that I want, to start making money in a new way, to create a new foundation, to start a new business, whatever it is. Okay, that you're working towards it. As you leave, you create your big dramatic departure with that 8 of Cups here, and you learn to set up boundaries. Okay, to be a force of nature, to be strong, you let everybody know, I'm not gonna let you come and mess this that I'm creating here. You're gonna be very protective of that new creation, of this new wish that the universe is gonna fulfill for you. You're gonna be very, very protective of it, and you're gonna take it with gusto. You feel like you have something to prove. You feel like you want to show the world you can do it. Then you can do it by yourself. You can do it on your own. Okay? You really feel like you have something to prove here, Cancer. Why did I say Cancer again? Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, or it may be a Cancer that's gonna come through that help you with all of this, that bring all of this into being. Oh, here you come. Here's your energy. We have the King of Cups and the Moon coming at the end here. Yes, during this full moon, all of this I feel is gonna come to a head. You're gonna start understanding this during this full moon. Okay? You're not gonna be the puppets that are dancing at the bottom. Okay, you're gonna take the leadership role. That's your energy here with that Moon card. Okay, you're gonna be the puppet, the puppeteer. Okay, if the others here from this 3 of Cups want to join you, you're gonna say the who, the where, and the when. You're gonna tell them when to dance, how to dance, and where to dance. Okay, if they want to hold a cup, you're gonna give them the cup. You don't get a cup anymore, you get a rose, whatever it is. And for some of you, this is a couple here underneath. You may be you choose a partner. You choose a partner in crime here. excuse me, in order to master this plan forward, in order to realize this dream, this wish, this goal that you're working towards, that the universe is granting you literally with the star. Wish upon a star, it's yours. That's your energy here. And look at the King of Cups. You're really coming into your own, like your highest self here, the highest version of yourself. That's the King of Cups. That's you, Scorpio, standing there staring at your cup. Yes, I did this. Now give me my cup. Yay. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of this. It is time. It's your destiny. It is yours if you want it. You have luck on your side. Luck is on your side, Scorpio, during this time. If there's something that you feel you need to move toward, especially in matters of career, go for it. This is your time. The luck is on your side. The universe will grant it for you. And you're going to be very, very abundant. And yes, there's going to be people who are going to feel a certain way. We're going to be in their feelings and upset. That's going to be walking away. That's going to feel like, oh, you left us standing. Just, you gotta do it, Cancer. My Lord, Scorpio, you gotta do it. You gotta do it for yourself. You gotta do it during this time. Luck is on your side. Whatever new thing, especially in matter that's about talking about finance, career, that you want to nourish, you want to start, go for it. It's a go. Okay? In case of romance, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You see, even in the matters of romance, it's the same message goes. Oh, the light is going down. The sun is shifting here. Let's get you some more light, Scorpio. Even if in love, it's the same because it's happening very soon here for you. Okay, the Eight of Wands is about very soon. It's immediate energy, and here you are. You're leaving. This is not the universe coming and telling you gotta go. This is your decision. This is your decision to go here, to move, to unroot yourself, okay, from the ground here so you can fly. This is your decision to leave, to depart with that eight. These are all minor arcana. This is your decision. You, with your own hands, your own tools, who's gonna create this new beginning for yourself, okay? Who's gonna create all this abundance in your life. And now come the universe and says, okay, Cancer, we're gonna sprinkle some luck on top of this. We're gonna sprinkle some magic dust on top. The universe, the divine's gonna be the cherry on top. But the men work here, it's you. You get that, right, Scorpio? You gonna do the men work here. And even if it's in a love situation, same goes. Manifest what you want. Manifest what you want, because very soon it's gonna be yours. Because luck is on your side here, and time is also on your side with that Wheel of Fortune here. Wedding is the card that came out for you. This situation involves a marriage. Yes. So this is a love situation for some of you. You felt like you were stuck in your mind, you were stuck in one way of doing things. Okay, you are stuck. This has to be that way. This had to be that way. There's whatever it is that you're doing, you have to either consult with another, or you have like the whole community involved in the matter, if you will. There's a lot of different parties here to be involved, or there was a third party involved in your romantic life and you feel stuck, or someone else that you're dealing with felt stuck because they felt like there was a third party, there was always somebody else there. That's about to get unrooted. Whoever felt stuck, they're about to change that situation. If it's you or if it's the other person, they're going to change it, okay? Being the King of Pentacles, he is being the master of your kingdom. It's to be wealthy, it's to come into the abundance that you want. It's to be able to control the finances and provide, to be the ultimate provider if it's a romantic situation, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturer of the home. She gives birth. The King of Pentacles, he's the provider. He goes out and get all the money and all the wealth, okay? That's what is into acquiring wealth. And sometimes in order to do so, you have to put the emotions to the side. You have to put the feelings and the sentiments and, to the sides in order to really acquire that wealth. You have to be ruthless. And I feel like turning your back to that comfort, turning your back to that sense of stagnation, whether it's you or it's your partner, this is what this is about. Or it might be just both of you right now feeling like, you know what? It's all cute. I know you love me. I love you. But we cannot stay in that sentimental thing. We got to provide here. Things need to change here. Money has been too tight. We need to go out and earn money. You need to start doing more things around here. Okay. You need to start providing more. And yes, that may be creating conflict in your relationship because that's what was facing you. There's still a sense of conflict, whether it's within a marriage where the money situation is creating conflict, or it's in your own personal life, your surrounding, your community, or your colleagues. The message is still the same. but you can change things around for yourself. You don't have to wait for someone else to change things around. You can make the decision to change things around and to move and to go for it, okay? Because we have the star here. The star is providing healing to that situation, healing to your financial situation, healing to on a way to protect yourself, you know, in going forward in the future, to not make the same mistakes from the past, whether it's in your finances and or the way that the two of you in that marriage, because this is involve a wedding, in that marriage connects, you know, and share the roles, you know, the financial responsibilities, if you will. This is gonna change. Some healing will happen here, okay? And if you ask the universe for what you want, they're gonna grant you that wish. Especially during this full moon year, there's something happening, and it is a couple that's dancing under that full moon, and it's almost like there's something deeper that's pulling those two people apart. It's like the moon energy, that full moon energy, that's what's causing them. They're dancing like fools here, and it's like the full moon, that's what causing them to break into that dance. They don't even realize it. If you're happy and you're shouting at each other, just know there's something else. There's a deeper connection here. There are lines of connection that are connecting you to that person, invisible line of connecting with that person that you don't see. They're energetic ties that, you know, other people cannot see, that you do not see, that are kind of like guiding your interactions with each other, okay? But what I see here, once that change happens, whether it's you, and I feel like it's gonna be you, Scorpio, it's gonna be you that's gonna have to take that step here, that's gonna have to shift things around, that's gonna have to bring in that change, that adjustment, that transformation, okay, and into place. Things are gonna change for like quite drastically for the best, okay? The star, it's like your wish are gonna come true. Your goals are gonna start manifesting quite quickly, okay? But if it's a marriage here, whatever it is that you want out of it, stop manifesting. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It doesn't say, the card says very soon, so that it comes to you now during that full moon. So you that are currently in a marriage, because this situation involves a marriage, that are dealing with financial issue during this full moon cycle, take some time. The full moon starts on August 15th. Take some time to do some full moon ritual, okay? To meditate, to pray. What exactly do you want? How do you want the situation to change in your financial, when it comes to your finances in this marriage? Who's carrying the bulk of the responsibility? Are you in a position to help out, Scorpio? Or is that person not helping enough? Or are they feeling resentful, feeling like they're doing too much, you're not doing enough? Whatever it is, clearly decide what you want so it can come to you now about a financial situation in a marriage. During this full moon time, it's your time. Go for it. Okay, Scorpio? I don't know. Whoa, we have two cards that just flew to the floor. We're gonna get them. But at the bottom here, we have DNA 2-5. Look at that DNA strings here. Intertwine, right? Carrying information from lifetime after lifetime. Encoded in our DNA is our story, but also that of our ancestors, of our lineage, okay? And all those different people that we connect with through time and space and dimension and different realities. Not just the way we think about lineage and ancestors. There are people in your life right now that are friends or whatnot, but perhaps in a different dimension, or perhaps in a different lifetime. They probably were your mother or your child or your cousin or your grandparents, right? So these people, they remain in your entourage, in your karmic field, especially those that are like super close to you. These are people, that's why you connect to them. There's a connection. So we have DNA at the bottom here. Clearly decide what you want. The two cards came out for you, and we'll look at both of them. We have the octahedron, and we had the dancing prayer. Of course, do your freaking dancing prayer under the full moon. And then we have the dancing prayer here, okay? Doing your little dance here. And I read those from the book for you. This is the Sacred Geometry. And let's start with number 38, the dancing prayer. Passion, kundalini. By the way, it's the same thing we have here. Kundalini with the string of the 2 strings of DNA going here. Choosing this card finds you filled with, let me hold it up so you can see it. Find you filled with the passion of some important occurrence that is nearly uncontainable. This fire burns so brightly that it can be seen by others in your face. Joy and laughter come to you easily as you become aware that passion is a dynamic moving force in your life. This passion may be of love or work or artistry. You may feel that this passion comes from or is directed toward another. Know, however, that the beauty of your dance comes truly from who you are and the decisions you are making to get joy and creative energy moving through your life. Honor your passion and feel it down to the cellular level. It is the fire that feeds love. It is the juice from which genius arises. It is kundalini. I'm not surprised. You have so many fire cards here. Fire cards are about passion and also action. Okay, creativity. And this is what this card is talking about. Passion and kundalini. It literally says, this is what we're talking about earlier here, Scorpio, that the beauty of your dance comes truly from who you are and the decisions you are making to get joy and creative energy moving. Yes, you are passionate about another. Yes, in connection, in community with another. People may feel like it's because, oh, Scorpio must be so in love, or it's some of you, maybe your kids, or some of you may be a new, you still in your honeymoon phase, if you will, or it's a new partner, someone new that just sparked the life out of you, that just got a new woman, right? That just got it. But it's saying here that's what people are thinking. But just know that passion is coming from you and feel it at the very cellular level of your being. Okay, know that this is passion that's helping you to create, making you to get joy and creative energy moving. You making those decisions. This is not a major arcana. This is you making this decision. You using your own creative power. You using your own strength to take action to get energy moving through your life. Honor it and feel it. It is the fire that feeds love. It is you that's feeding all of this. I'm telling you, Scorpio, if you think you're gonna stay stuck in this situation and be blindfolded and literally you have to tie yourself down to contain yourself so you don't let your fire burn brightly, so you don't let your light shine, because you think by letting your light shine too brightly, that's what's gonna keep the peace. That's what's gonna make everyone else around you feel comfortable. Perhaps some of you feel like you may be leaving other people out or leaving them down. So you'd rather go down in the jaws of the shark with them. Instead of jumping out, you're like, they don't see what's going on. You would rather just pour the cup over your head. Like, this is not an option here. This is not an option. Okay? This is not an option for you. This fire burns so brightly that it can be seen by others in your face. Joy and laughter come to you easily as you become aware that passion is a dynamic moving force in your life. You cannot dim your light for nobody. You cannot dim your light for nobody, Scorpio. And if those people care about you and love you, they will not allow you either. Number 50, child, octahedron. This card honors your inner child. Pulling it, you are asked to remember, to connect with that perfect being within and play with the reason for your inquiry. Have serious matters of late prevented you from laughing and feeling the joy that is your birthright? Your child wants to run and dance and feel the air streaming over bare skin. Your child laughs at the serious face you make as you look in the mirror and tells you to lighten up. Your child is curious and adventuresome, and sometimes even reckless, but always in a state of growth. Listen to this magical part of yourself and honor the messages you receive. Give yourself a hug and let yourself, your inner child, come out to play. Dance. That's why you have the pages here, Scorpio. You have the Page of Pentacles. Once you decide to walk away, that's the youthful energy you're gonna inhabit, okay? Of the new beginning. That's what we're talking about. This is usually represent like the younger person, like, you know, the student that just graduated, or the child, the pages. So this is spirit telling you to take life with gusto, with zest, okay, with passion, to go with it, okay, to be zealous about it, to take risks, because that's what the pages do. They don't know everything, so they're willing to take risks because they think that they're like, okay, I'm going forward and I want to prove myself. I want to show them what I can do. And yes, you may make mistake. It's okay. We learn from them and we grow. Right? This word reading, so it's about you reclaiming your birthright. That's literally one of the sentences I think I just read here. Hold on. Where was that? Okay, oh, there it is. Have serious matter of late prevented you from laughing and feeling the joy that is your birthright. The joy that is your birthright. The joy that is your birthright. Reclaim your joy. Do not stay stuck and dim your light and stay restricted in any situation that's gonna bring you down, okay? Or to go down with everyone else just because. Whack those ones out of the way and send them flying. Let go of any burden. Just remove yourself from this restriction, self-imposed restriction, because you think that spreading your wings, getting into your abundance, claiming what is yours, enjoying what is yours, what you can work hard for, what you can accomplish by your own hard work, through your own hard work, that is gonna create conflict for other people. Like dimming. No, Scorpio. I know I'm repeating myself here. Oh my goodness, we have 40 minutes. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Scorpio, claim your joy. Okay, that's your birthright. Spirit wants you to dance. Spirit wants you to enjoy. Spirit wants you to let that fire burn and to burn brightly, so for everybody to see. For them too, their path will be lighted by your own fire. They too will benefit from your own fire. Do not hold yourself back. Do not hold yourself back. Luck is on your side. Destiny is on your side. Your wishes want to come true. The universe is like, we want to give you all the stuff you want. All you have to do is decide what is it that you want. And it's yours. Like now. Okay, Scorpio? I thank you so much for your support. Please come back next week for the next set of reading. And I do promise I'm trying to keep this shorter. Now we'll keep it shorter. But I have to let it out the way it comes, folks. Please understand that. If this message talks to you, I hope you get something out of it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone else you think may benefit from it. And I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so many blessings. I'm sending you clarity. I'm sending you freaking fire. I am triple fire. I'm sending you some of my fire so you can just literally burn down these barriers, so you can just let yourself free to dance, to honor that inner child, and to stay in your joy. Mwah. Bye, Scorpio.